Hello there, it's William here, and I want to do a quick tutorial for Wusik JX1. So Wusik JX1 consists of two layers. Each layer you have two oscillators, a filter envelope, amplitude envelope, LFOs, and then the two layers are just combined and then is processed by the global effects. So you can see here on the left, number 1 and number 2. You can see there select layer 1 and 2. So right now they are the same, so they have the same information. Let me turn the volume down for number 2, because when you select number 2, it turns the volume up, just so you don't get no audio by mistake. So let's see, we have oscillator A, it's a sawtooth oscillator, 24 notes polyphonic, but you can change this in here, poly legato, poly glide, mono legato, mono glide. So I'm going to leave on poly for now, and I can crossfade from the sawtooth waveform to a pulse waveform. And I can also change the pulse width modulation here on the LFO. And if you put rate to 0, the amount is going to adjust a fixed position for the pulse width modulation. So let's go back to sawtooth. And then you can go to oscillator B and raise the volume for oscillator B. Right now it's set to additive synthesis, so they are going to be added together. And the oscillator sync type right now is set to note. So when you press a note, it's going to sync both oscillators. But I can click here and set to free run if I want. And I can also adjust a bit the phase if you click and hold up and down. The envelope is just an attack, decay, sustain, and release, but it has a loop option. The loop option only works when the sustain is 0. So I'm going to select loop, sustain 0. So it's very easy to use. You have a velocity option too, that you can adjust. The filter is just a low pass filter, but you have an option here for high pass. So high pass. it's a bit different type of high pass, but it is a high pass. So right now I put low pass again. I can adjust the envelope if I want. Let me remove the velocity. Also have a smooth filter change option. You can also disable that for faster filter changes. And the filter envelope also has a loop option. That's the fastest it goes, because the attack doesn't go way down to 0. But you can do some interesting things with that. Then you have the LFOs for the filter. A vibrato option, which only shows when you have the modulation wheel up. So let me put up. So when I move the modulation wheel, it acts up. And then you have the option for this layer. So I have one layer right now. Layer 2 has no sound. And I can adjust the layer volume, panning, octave, fine. Because if I go here on layer 2, it's going to activate it. And I can select another octave for that. And the note sync option is going to be different for each layer. So you can put one layer to polyphonic, another layer to monophonic. Then on the global effects, you have chorus, delay, reverb, and extra effects. And on the extra effects, you have an option to ring modulate layers 1 and 2. So it gets the signal from layer 1 and multiplies with the signal of layer 2. And you can crossfade from the regular output to the ring modulated output. And you can boost the audio, because usually when you do this style of modulation, the audio goes way down. And also have distortion. The delay has some interesting options. It has a stereo option which ping-pongs from left to right, but you can adjust that so it's more useful than just a ping-pong and regular audio. And it has a degrade option. So let me go to a image patch here and just add some delay. And moving the delay knob to the left, you can adjust a sync delay. So it's going to be synced to the tempo. And moving past the 1/32 is going to start in milliseconds and seconds. Then you have a filter which does a low pass, for the left and high pass for the right. This is the feedback filter. And you also have an option for the stereo. And put a longer delay. That's too long. And the degrade option is going to distort the audio a bit for the feedback. So that's it. You can click on the logo to check the version. This is beta 06 and I'm still working on the presets. We don't have many presets right now. And if you have any other questions or ideas, just let me know. Thanks for watching.